Hi, everyone. My name is Gwen Sandefur, and I am the CEO and founder of Loud Minds, which is a virtual coaching and consulting company. And today in session one, I'll talk to you a little bit about starting up that company. I knew that starting a company was an option a few years ago. I had worked as a healthcare executive from director levels to president levels over the last 25 years. And in the last year or two, I started to think about how I could impact healthcare more broadly. And I believe it's through helping healthcare leaders think a little bit differently. And so I investigated what that could mean. I did not have a clinical background, so I thought about how I could take my business skills that I already had with a master's of healthcare services administration and with 25 years of experience, and found that you can get certifications in coaching, and you can do a lot of online training, and you can practice a whole lot with healthcare executives or business people to get the experience that you need to be a really good coach. And so right now I have my company, which started just about 9 months ago. And I am professionally coaching people through virtual technology to be better leaders, to listen to them, to brainstorm with them, how they might learn to do their job a little bit differently and better. And I'm having a whole lot of fun connecting with people individually. I knew that I could go into business a few years ago, as I said, but I want to point out a few different things. My husband and I decided to invest in a few different companies over 10 years ago. Very small investments as silent investors, just to learn about what it would take to really own your own business, and found it can be very exciting. It can also be a lot of hard work. And there are always surprises. And so learning about surprises like different local regulations that might be required, different expenses that might be surprising, needing to have a good attorney. And that attorney can be someone in your local community, or you can have a virtual attorney like LegalZoom. Needing to have a good accountant. And again, the accountant can be someone local, or it can be someone in another state that you're familiar with, or again, a lot of good virtual online resources are now available that weren't available when we got started. I'd also just point out that we learned a lot about billing. And it's really fun and exciting to start your business. And sometimes we don't necessarily want to send the bill, or we don't want to talk to customers or potential clients about the money side of it because it feels awkward. And it's just a little uncomfortable. And yet it's really important that you have some sort of agreement up front and some sort of understanding up front about what work you're going to do, when the work is going to start, or what kind of product is going to be sold, for how long or for how much, and what that price is going to cost. And if it's a service like mine, then how much would a package cost, and how much would be billed to that client, and have a signature and a date from both of you to be sure that that's all well understood and agreed to. I would say that a lot of people start businesses because they're passionate about it, they're excited about it, they might be very good at it, or they might have a very good product to sell. and yet they get a little bit scared. They get very nervous about the sales piece itself and then the billing. And I've seen many businesses fail because those two things aren't something that they put into place up front and hold themselves accountable to doing very well all the way through. So I'm excited to tell you that I've taken those lessons, and my business is still very much at the very beginning, but it is going well. And I have people that are paying me. I use QuickBooks to track the invoices. I have a very simple agreement that's only a half page long that we both sign. And so far, so good. So I hope you got a few lessons from this video, and I look forward to seeing you in follow-up sessions.